Hey everybody, this is Jeremy with Gadgetel.com, and this is a non-unboxing of the LG Esteem for MetroPCS. And I call it a non-unboxing because not only had the box already been opened so that the SIM card can be put in by the MetroPCS people, but I have also opened up the box and have tampered with the inside. So it wouldn't be a true unboxing, but I am still going to show you everything that comes in it and a little bit of the phone itself. It is $349 off contract with a $100 mail-in rebate. So by the time it's all said and done, this phone's going to cost $249. It is powered by Android 2.3, and it has a 4.3-inch WVGA screen, a 1 GHz Qualcomm Snapdragon processor, 5 megapixel rear camera that can take 720p video, 1.3 megapixel front camera so that you can take pictures of yourself and do some video chatting and whatnot. And the spec sheet goes on, but you know, this, if you want to check out specs, you can just read the specs, but you want to see the phone. So let's first show you what's in the box. There's nothing in the box because I took it all out. In the box, you would have gotten this manual, both in English, turn it around, and in Spanish. This little card is where the SIM card would have been if it weren't already in the phone. And also, there is no SD card slot. No SD card slot came with the phone. Not too sure if that's just the phone that I was sent or if it's true with all the phones. And it comes with your little charger here and your USB cable that you just stick in there, put in the wall, put it in your computer, and the plastic bags that it came in with the twist tie. Exciting stuff, right? Right. Now here is the phone itself. This is the LG Esteem. Let's take a little tour around the phone. On the left side of the phone, you have your USB port right here. This little indent in here that you gotta put your thumb or your fingernail under and kind of open it up, and then just kind of slides over to the side. That always makes me feel a little iffy because I think I'm going to break it off, but fortunately that hasn't happened. On the top, this is your 3.5 millimeter headphone jack there. Here's your power button. And turn on this right side, there is a HDMI port, so you can put a mini HDMI cable in here, put the other end to your TV, look at all your 720p videos and your photos right there on the screen, and your volume up and down switch right there. And on the bottom, you have nothing but an easy way to take off the battery cover. And on the back, there's your 5 megapixel camera. There's the upside down, there's the 4G logo, MetroPCS. And let's turn, well, before we turn it on, let's do a little comparison. I have with me right here the HTC Sensation 4G. They both have 4.3-inch screens, but as you can see, the LG Esteem seems to be a bit larger, taller rather, and that is really just because the HTC Sensation has this more curved look to it, whereas the LG Esteem is more boxy. It doesn't make it better or worse, it just makes it different, but it does feel good in the hand. It's not really heavy, and I do think that the blockiness of the phone helps you to get a nice good grip on it, right? So let's turn it on. I changed the wallpaper to resemble that little town, a town that I've never been to, but a town that I would like to visit. Alright, so let's turn it on again. Screen times out kind of quickly, and slide it up to unlock. This is pretty much how the screen came when I opened up the phone, except there was a Rhapsody widget up at the top that I have removed for really no reason. But all the other icons are the same. You have 5 home screens starting at the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And if you so choose, you can also just kind of grab the top there and just move along. Well, no, you can't move along. You just tap along. I'm in edit mode. And just tap along just like that. But you know, it's best if you just scroll along like that. As you can see, this isn't the typical default Android 2.3 gingerbread interface. LG has put a little custom twist on it. As you can see by the 4 icons down there on the dock, which is more iOS than anything really. And the same goes for the app menu. So instead of going up and down like Android does. It goes from side to side. And you can also hold this number up here with the circle in it and just scroll left and right if that's something that you want to do. But the little dock menu down here, it never ever changes, and I haven't figured out how to move these around, but I will if I can. The included apps that on this, there's a lot of apps that come with this phone. A lot of them are MetroPCS apps, of which I have not been able to remove. I don't think that you can, but there are some MetroPCS apps on here, as well as Facebook that came pre-installed. Twitter comes pre-installed. There's Metro Navigator, Metro 411, Metro Easy Wi-Fi, Metro Web, and all the Google stuff. So, there's Gmail, Latitude, Google Talk is also in here. There it is right there. Polaris Office, or Polaris Office. If you want to do some document editing on your phone, and then you can email it to yourself and open it up in Google Docs. It's pretty nice. And YouTube, My Metro, Mail at Metro. And if we go into the settings menu and go down to the applications, if you want to see if you can delete any of these MetroPCS apps, I don't think that you can. Like, for example, here's Metro Navigator. Click on that. There's no option to remove it. The phone does have, I believe, 8 gigabytes of internal storage. Let's just see. Let's just confirm that. Phone storage. Total space. Oh no, it's not 8. It's 4 gigabytes. I thought that was a bit much. 4 gigabytes of internal memory, and after all the things that's preloaded on here, I only have 1.39 gigabytes of space left. So you're going to need an SD card with this to store those apps, move them over, and to save all your media. Now for the keyboard, let's just create a message. I created this fake message a while ago. I said, hello, how are you? Let's just delete it. You see here, this is the standard LG keyboard. Let's move that in a little bit, which to me looks a lot like the iOS keyboard. So if I just bring that over here, and you can see, because of their square figure of the letters with their kind of gray on gray background kind of thing going on, it looks like the iOS keyboard, but that's okay because the iOS keyboard is a good keyboard. And it's very easy to type on because of the 4.3-inch screen. So I can turn in landscape mode and I can just say, hi, how are you? And it has, predictive text, so that also helps. And also the swipe keyboard is also pre-installed on here. And if you haven't heard of swipe, you just swipe your fingers across the keys and it, like magic, knows what you're trying to say. So, if I wanted to say the air is warm, I just go the space air is, yeah, that was my fault. I kind of went over a bit too far. Let's try it again. Whoops. Is warm. There you go. And my hands are kind of clammy today too. It's warmer than it should be for October here, and my hands are kind of grippy on the screen. But yeah, swipe does work, and swipe works well, always has. Let's go back to the LG keyboard, back like this. Also, nice thing about LG's little interface here, you see these most commonly used icons that you can access very easily. So you can switch over to vibrate, or if you want to hear sound, turn your Wi-Fi on and off, Bluetooth on and off, GPS, and airplane mode. So that's pretty nice. One of the last things that we're going to look at is the camera. Now it's a 5 megapixel camera. Megapixels are not everything, but there are also a lot of options that you can choose from when you want to take a picture. So of course, for your image quality, you can choose if you want to do 5 megapixel all the way down to QVGA quality or resolution. But what you can also do is, let's see, you can choose what type of shot that you want. Continuous shot, which is just going to keep taking pictures, you know, so you won't miss anything. You got smile shots, beauty shots, and art. When you do art shot, you can choose from a 4 different filters, if you will. So if I want to say I want it to be in black and white, you're going to be in black and white. But when you do that, it automatically reverts to VGA quality. So at least from right now, I'm not sure if it has anything to do with the lack of a SD card or not. I'll find out a little bit later. But at this point, if I wanted to take a 5 megapixel quality image using one of these filters, I wouldn't be able to do it. But in the full review, I would definitely make a note of whether that is a limitation of the storage of the phone or if that's just the way it is. That's the way it be sometimes. Alright, back out of the camera app. Put the phone back down. And, oh yes, here's the last thing I want to show. Not necessarily just the wallpapers, which of course they're nice, but I also like this grid. I'm not sure if you can see that, but there is a grid in the background that lets you know where you can put apps and widgets. So if I wanted to put a widget here and I say, okay, I want to put Facebook on my home screen. So I hold it. Well, let's go back to that. And I choose where I want to put it. So if I say, okay, I want you to go over here, Facebook, and then it lets me know via these grids where it can actually go. Whereas traditional Android, you just kind of put it where you think is going to go, and then it'll go right there. But if I want to do if I want to put Astro File Manager, that is a loud vehicle. I select Astro File Manager here. Yeah, okay, whatever. You know what? That's getting too. It's getting too preachy. Let's just go to something else. Let's just go to settings. I want to use battery life, battery use. And then it lets me see where I can put the battery use widget across any of these grids. They're 4 up and 4 down. So that is pretty nice. It's something that you usually don't get with the vanilla version of Android. And you can also access your social media pretty quickly through the included IM and social application. You just click on that, and I've already signed myself into Twitter, but you can also do Facebook, Facebook Chat, Gtalk, AIM, Yahoo Messenger, and you can click on that. You can log out, configure its settings, delete it, or just go right into Twitter, and it's just Twitter. So that's a quick way for you to access all your social media. Or you can do widgets if you like. Whatever floats your boat. So anyway, that was a 13-minute and 26-second look at the LG Esteem for MetroPCS. It's $349 with an included $100 mail-in rebate. Knocks $100 more off of the phone, off contract. Spec-wise, it may not blow you away, giving all these phones with dual-core processors, and the numbers just keep getting higher, 1.5. And look at my screen; it's almost 5 inches. But if someone was coming into the smartphone game and they were on MetroPCS and this was the phone that they were looking at, based on the short time that I've had it, I can say, yeah, seems pretty cool. It's pretty zippy, but we have to put it through the normal paces to see if it's going to hold up. It is running Android after all. So thanks for watching the video. Once again, LG Esteem. I'm Jeremy from Gadgetel.com. See you later.